Well, this is our new Boomer M20, the high-performance face drilling equipment from Epiroc. So the Boomer M20, it's the first of its kind with the internal hydraulics, or a new concept boom. This is the first machine on the market with this system. We've put in a lot of work into the soundproof of this cabin. So we were back then at 75 decibel and we are now at 65 decibel, which is a huge improvement for the quality of the operator inside the cabin. Also on the new cabin, better visibility thanks to no hanging hoses. The new Boomer M20 is also available with battery and diesel powered. So huge improvement again with the Boomer M20. This machine has all the tools in the toolbox.
So what you see behind me on display is a Boltec E10 M10 option, which is a machine that's specifically built for bolting, usually using Swellex bolting, Dewey Deg bolting, split set bolting. The machine primarily is for ground support in Nevada. So there's some increased productivity features on this machine that has made it possible to decrease the amount of time a miner has to spend in any given heading. So there's some automation features now that we could do single hole automation, we could do multi-hole automation, multi-bolt automation. We have a new wire mesh handler on the machine that will actually decrease your time of bolting because of the feature in which you can roll mesh out rather than have to grab individual wire panels. It's on there, you can do a full ring of bolting with one wire mesh. There is a battery option for this machine. It actually takes 2 sub-packs. You can use the battery for this machine and it can be charged in the heading while you're working at the same time. So the need to go back to a bay and charge the machine does not need to happen. You can do it in the heading and be charged fully all the time. So one of our increased productivity functions of this machine is injectable resin. We have 2 tanks on this machine that mixes our resin together, which essentially makes glue and is injected throughout to the front of the machine, where it goes up into the hole inside of our hollow bar, where we can bolt the machine, where the machine will then tighten down the bolt to glue to the hole. So you have, instead of a Swellex or a split set option, it actually glues the bolt in the hole.
We have Certiq. This is a tool for mining industry where we capture the data from machines to be presented in a web platform that can improve through this one efficiency on production and reduce downtime of the machines while operating. So with Certiq we got this data that we converted into information for the customer. Very useful to track different KPIs that is useful for the customer. Different machine category. We have loading, drilling, utilization of each machine. On the loading system or LHDs, we have tramming utilization. On our drills, we have percussion hours, engine utilization, and among other benefits, you can calculate the fuel consumption on each machine and improve that performance tracking those specific KPIs.
So we brought a few things to show from the underground. First of which is we have our Simba tele-remote station, so where we can control up to 6 drills. It streamlines the process, makes it much safer, more efficient, and allows consistency between operations and not needing to put them down underground down in the mine where they're exposed to the elements. We can increase our productivity and utilization by allowing an operator to maintain an entire fleet underground of up to 6 drills, which greatly improves the consistency from shift to shift of operations. We also brought the traffic management system to show for our scoop trams, or our LHDs. It shows how an autonomous fleet can be managed from the surface and safely operating multiple pieces of equipment underground without needing anyone in the cabs or having any interactions underground.
Reman program is a sustainable solution that we've come up with to support customers on an exchange basis for major components. It's really a customer interactive program where we take all the main benefits of a typical service exchange program, and then we add things like forecasting, core tracking, recycling, all things that when they put it together, it becomes an interactive program. That's the difference between a regular parts sales and this Reman program. part sales, you buy a part and the transaction is over. In the reman, it's collaboration, working every day, making sure your cores are returned, the recycling is done properly, forecasting, the guaranteed availability of components in stock when you need them. So when you put all of that together, it's called our reman program.